Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us in our Advanced Topics in Cognitive Science, Part 2. This is a class called Intelligent Behavioral Analysis. And during the semester, we'll be going over how to collect data, how to analyze it. It'll be a very hands-on class. Really, what you get out of the class depends on you. I will provide all materials necessary to learn how to gather behavioral data and how to analyze it and how to interpret it. And so it will be fun. We will have teams and we will work together. Here is a document that I will provide on our website online. Some of the requirements for the class will be to record through video our facial expressions, micro expressions, and we'll have a whole class on, for example, the 7 universal micro expressions of the face that we can detect across all cultures. To gather facial data, we will utilize our own Zoom cameras sessions, and I will install OpenPose and openware software from Carnegie Mellon, and our IT expert Joe Vero will help us install it in each computer, so you can extract the poses and a grid of positions of facial positions, and we'll learn how to analyze that kind of data. I will provide code to analyze time series data, and that code will be in our box. And then also I will provide some PDFs that will give us information about, for example, the neurosciences of autism. One of the books called The Movement Sensing Approach by Taylor and Francis. We'll have a chapter that we'll go over in the first lecture, and some other recommended PDFs or papers from the bioRxiv. We'll also need the Brain Connectivity Toolbox, which you can download. Let me share the screen so that we see this document together. So here's the document that you will have on the box, and I will also put it on Canvas, but I don't use Canvas too much, so I'm not sure how to upload it there and so forth. So this lists all the materials for our first meeting, and we'll get ready. The first meeting will be pretty much logistics. I would like you to download this toolbox and go over the various measurements that enables us to do connectivity analysis on the data that we collect. And that will be it for the first class. I'd like to also go over the syllabus briefly. Let me find it first. So that we can go over it together. So here it is. Let me essentially tell you a little bit about the class. So, as I said, this is Advanced Topics in Cognitive Science. It's called IBA, Intelligent Behavior Analysis. This is the fall semester 2020. This is my email. We're working off campus, so you can set up office hours with me individually. This course satisfies graduate level requirements, and the only prerequisite is that you have taken some statistics class, basic statistics, and Psych 533, which is an introduction to analytical methods that Professor Joe McGann taught last year. And I think that will be a good introductory course. The class, as I said, will provide you with information about the functioning of the nervous system and how we study behavior based on maps that are distributed across our peripheral nervous system and central nervous system, and how we can adapt methodology that is used traditionally to study the brain to extend those studies to the body. The recommended textbook is a book on biometrics that I wrote. It's recommended, you don't have to have it, but it's useful to go over the lectures. The lectures will be general knowledge lecture of neuroscience and sensor technology, analytics, and so on, but at a higher level. And then in class, we will get hands-on analysis, and it will be more do-it-yourself kind of thing. And we will build teams, and we will work together. The lectures I will post in this on our lab website, which is right here. Let's ignore that for now, and they will be posted under these various headings. So today is just the introductory lecture and so forth. And you can already see the syllabus in here, and so that will be our means to communicate. Roughly, we will go over general concepts of what is behavior and how we measure it currently, and so on. Set up all the logistics of the class, or our tools that we need. We'll talk about the wearable sense of revolution and its role in precision medicine. And then we'll go into the book chapter by chapter, going through all once you have the foundation of how to analyze data, we go over that. We can go over the book chapter by chapter, going through different topics, including contemporary topics like the how to do remote behavioral science for continuity due to the pandemic, and so forth. So we will also have presentations, and then attendance is required because a lot of the exercises in class are part of the grade. We'll have a breakdown, roughly 30% attendance for recordings of sensors or data from videos, class quizzes, participation, leading discussions, and so forth. Coding exercises for plotting and analyzing data, visualizing data. You will have a presentation in class as a team, and then we'll have a final term paper explaining how you would use this in your own research. That's pretty much the class. And so I hope you enjoy it. I hope that we have fun together. I think that my students have done this with me on a weekly basis throughout the summer. We present each one of us presents our work, we discuss it, and discuss it in the broader context of cognitive science and how to bridge that gap between motor and sensory motor research and higher level aspects of the mind and how the mind works and so forth. So once again, welcome to the class, and I hope that we go in this journey together and have a lot of fun.